What's popping? What's popping? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh God, what is happening? That's okay. I'm just gonna disconnect it and use this. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Why did it disconnect? Hold on one second, y'all. I know why it disconnected. Let's retry this thing again. Disconnect. And let's reconnect. All right, listen, if you have not gotten your tour tickets, please go ahead and get your tour tickets. I don't know what you're waiting on. Okay. I don't know what you're waiting on. Okay, so for some reason it doesn't want to stay connected. That's fine. I'm not gonna fight with this. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. If you haven't gotten your tour tickets, please go ahead and get your tour tickets. Now, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. This is gonna be better. Sorry, y'all. I was using my phone as a camera, but for some reason it doesn't want to work properly today. So that's fine. Anyway, make sure you get your tour tickets. Get them now. Right now, we do have the oils on. We do have the oils on a flash sale. So make sure that you take advantage of that. The link is up in the chat above. Okay, flash sale. So if you purchase anything over 60, if your total is over 60, then you get use code RASTA. You get 15% off with free shipping. And if you decide to you purchase more than $85 worth, there's an automatic 25% off discount plus free shipping. All right, y'all. So we here. We here to talk about Hard and Hustle. Houston, honey. Oh, hold on, let me delete this and come back. No, they didn't. I don't like using my computer, y'all. Y'all see it look all dark and stuff. I don't like that. I don't really like that, but we here. We here, Charlie. Y'all see me. You all see me. Hey, you all. How y'all doing? 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 Okay, so we're here to talk about Hard and Hustle Houston. In case if y'all do not know, this is a show that is currently on. It is a really good show. Y'all don't know why this keep moving. It is a really good show. If y'all haven't been watching it, okay, I need to make sure y'all know to watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Okay? Watch the show. It's good. Okay? I'm pulling up my notes. And then let me speak to y'all. All right, I see we got Mama Bees in the house. Come on, Mama Bees. I see we have Bama Girl. We have Miami J, a.k.a. Miss Mia. We got Miss Felicia in the house. Let's see who else we got up in here. We got Miss Faith in the house. I see you, Mama V. I see you, Miss Felicia and Sean Talks. What's going on? What's going on? And I saw Lee was the first to hit the like button on the video. We appreciate you. Right now, I'm having me a smoothie, of course. Okay. With some I think it's some pineapples, some mangoes, some blackberries, some not blackberries, some blueberries, banana, strawberry. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So I be grateful for my little smoothie in the morning times. Period. What's going on, Miss Lexi? All right, y'all. I apologize for being late. I was sitting up here trying to get all the things together, and it just didn't work out that way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Heart and Hustle Houston. This past episode, which is called Saddle. Let's saddle up or something like that. It's in the title of this video. All right. Okay. So this episode starts off with Elena, and she has invited all of the ladies down to the stripper pole class. Okay, the stripper pole class. All right. Now I want to say this, Latoya, baby. Hold on one second, y'all, because this moving is wearing me out. Settings. I don't even know. Shit ain't there. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing it. But anyway, so we meet up. They go to the strip club class, right? I mean, not the strip club class, but the stripper class, right? And they go learn how to, swing around some poles and stuff like that. Hey, Miss Monet. Hey, Miss Potts, what's going on? So they around there trying to, learn how to strip and stuff. Now, that didn't fix nothing. Now, Latoya, I want Latoya to lighten up, and we're gonna get further into Latoya because she went on a blind date that Labrina set her up on. But Latoya, baby, lighten up. I get that this probably your personality, and this is why they think you want to be with old men, because your personality is kind of like, oh, and I don't want to try to come off ugly or nothing like that, but your personality is kind of like, blah. Is that rude? Is that rude, y'all? Her personality is kind of like, bleh. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like she should be hanging out with the older generation. And that ain't no shade. And I'm not saying the older generation can't have no fun. But she her personality just kind of give me a little blood, like a little bore, a little bit, lighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She said she barely know how to do the Cupid shuffle, so she showed her how to strip. And I was just thinking in my mind, please, just give her something, okay? Anyway, Chloe also says that the poll is not for her, but Chloe was having fun. I think that's the difference. What's up, IPV? I think that's the difference. Chloe was actually having fun, and like Chloe was, she was doing her big one. So, but Chloe did also say that the poll is not for her. But again, I feel like Chloe was actually having fun. Okay, there's a difference. She was having fun. Now they discussed Latoya getting ready to go on a blind date that Labrina set her up on, child. Okay, and they asked, was he a cowboy? Now y'all remember a couple episodes ago when they was down to the little ranch, to the cowboy thing. And the man came over, spoke to Latoya. Remember, she called him. Labrina said, "Call him, girl, and see if he'll take you out on a date." So Latoya, if y'all remember correctly, Latoya did call the man, but it seemed like the man wasn't really like all that interested, because you make time for what you want to make time for. Like, I'm gonna always say that. Like, you make time for what you want to make time for, right? So when he was saying, "Oh, I'm busy this weekend, I'm busy next weekend, and I'm busy here, and I'm busy there, and I'm busy there," that's a red flag to me. What about y'all? What y'all think about that? I feel like if anybody that you talking to, I mean, granted, we busy, we got kids, we got things that we doing and stuff like that. So I'm not talking about that. But I feel like you make time for what you want to make time for. And if your wanting to date somebody, court somebody, or do something like that, then that's cool. But I don't really think that man was into her like that. I just feel like he spoke to her because she was the only person he knew out of the group of people. Is what I don't know. That was my thoughts, but I don't think. And mind you, I'm talking about the dude prior to, because I don't think this the same dude that she went on a date with. I'm talking about the dude that she called, right? But again, he was making excuses, and I just think for myself, I feel like if you trying to date me, you trying to get with me, you trying to be with me, you gonna find some time to take me out or do whatever you want to do, or I'm gonna take you out. We gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude. I'm not a woman, so. But I'm just saying. No, the one she called wasn't into her. He was not. He was not. He was not. You could tell because he kept making excuses. Well, I hit you up when I get back, and then she over there giggling and kicking and going on, ma'am. But I'm gonna get into Latoya in just a minute because I got a lot to say about Latoya, so I'm gonna get into her in just a minute. Please don't forget to hit that like button for your boy. All right. So Chloe says that Chloe says that Latoya's type seems like salt and pepper, gray, all of the things. I agree with Chloe. I feel the same way. I feel like, sis, what fits you? I feel like Latoya, you carry yourself older than what you are. I think she's like 34, 35, somewhere in there. You carry yourself much older than what you are. So I didn't see what Chloe said as being wrong. I actually agree with Chloe when Chloe said that she looks like she would want a salt and pepper man. I believe that an older guy looks like something that Latoya would go for. I'm sorry. That's just that. Maybe an older bald head man, and he got gray and white in his beard. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Chloe is not too far off from what I was thinking. Anyway, so then she says, of course, she don't want them too old, honey. She want them at least a little semi-young and stuff like that. So anyway, child. So we head over to Elena. Elena, I really like you, and I think you are beautiful. I really do. But you pissed me off in this episode. You pissed me off in this episode. Miss Elena. You pissed me off in this episode. You pissed me off in this episode, mama. All right, so let's get into how. So Elena shows up to her business, right? And she's doing Latoya Luckett's makeup. Okay. And I appreciate, her Latoya Luckett being on screen, being a guest on this show. I think that was dope, right? But she had already told us that she has done Latoya Luckett's makeup before. So Latoya and her are pretty close, and Latoya was literally telling her like about some things with Josh. I disagree a little bit with Latoya on the whole Josh situation. Josh gotta fix Josh before Josh try to fix Josh and Elena. I get it that maybe in between, sessions of couples therapy, maybe you could be getting your individual therapy, but I think Josh needs to work on Josh, and I think Elena needs to work on Elena. They both have a lot that they need to work on before they come together and actually do it. The problem is Josh doesn't want to get any therapy. Josh ain't interested in, because we find out that he ain't been to now appointment. Okay, we found out he ain't been to now appointment. Josh ain't been nowhere. So while I slightly disagree with Latoya Luckett, I mean, she's been married before, so she probably could tell a lot more than what we can tell, right? She probably knows Elena and Josh a lot more than we do based off of the screen. So I'm not going to take her opinion away on what she felt like Elena or Josh should be doing. But I think personally, they have to fix whatever they have going on, because yet again, here Elena is in her confessionals, not wanting to talk about what it is Josh has done. Girl, just go on and tell us Josh done cheated. Josh done probably had a baby on you or something like that. I want you to just go on and tell what it is, because you not opening up. you not opening up. And listen, if y'all get a season 2 and you come back for season 2, sis, you gotta open up. Cause it is getting very aggravating. I think at this point we're 6 episodes in and you're still saying the same stuff about Josh. I won't speak for the chat, but I'll speak for myself. I'm getting tired of it. Because it's like we're not gonna get nothing from you. And even at the end of the episode, when they had that conversation with each other, we still didn't get nothing. Like, again, I don't know for the life of me what it's going to take for Elena to actually open up. But, girl, if there is a season 2, you're going to have to do better than this, because this ain't it. I think they should legally separate, in my opinion. Maybe they need to do their own things. And at that time, if they want to rekindle anything, they can figure it out then. I don't think Elena can take that. Based off of Elena's actions, I don't think Elena can accept that. I think Josh may not have a problem accepting that. Hence him cheating. But she can't seem to let Josh go. She can't seem to, just like, okay, you got rid of your first businesses because something Josh allegedly did, right? But then you turn right back around and you start a new business, and then you tell Josh, I can't wait for you to get involved. It tells me that she looks for Josh to be like her, and especially with the conversation after she had with her mom last week. To me, she looks for validation from Josh in order to do certain things, and I just don't think that she will be receptive to legally separating from him, because I think she needs that validation from him. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just my opinion. Josh not trying to work on himself. No, he's not. Josh don't need protecting at this point. Girl, air that ninja out. I don't know why she keeps doing it, but again, I feel like she needs to be validated by him in some sort of way, and that's why she can't move on from him. Because it's weird to me. It's weird to me. At first, we thought maybe he stole money, but if he stole money, why is she gonna invite him back into this new business that she got? That don't make no damn sense. And I really think he didn't. I still think he cheated, child, allegedly. And listen, Elena, you can't get mad at the people in the comments for trying to figure out what's going on with you and Josh. You can't be mad at the people in the comments, because we can only go based off of what we seen. And what we seen right now is Josh. Josh got a lot of work, and you do too. They're just that on there. Anyway, her place of business is beautiful. I do want to say that. She's doing her big one. Her place of business is beautiful. I love what I see on the screen coming from Elena. She's a beautiful woman. I just really wish she felt more of herself. You know what I mean? So, anyway. And I literally put that in my notes. She's still not ready to talk about Josh or what they're going through or open up about her marriage. All right. We have 34 people in the house. Can you guys please hit that like button? I have seen so many people say that they ain't getting notifications and stuff like that, and I believe it. But and they do it around this time of the month, every month. But can y'all please hit that like button? You here. So you care about what I have to say, or else you wouldn't be here. So please hit that like button for your boy. It's greatly appreciated. Thank y'all. All right, so Latoya, we get a scene from Latoya. Latoya Luckett, I forgot about this. Latoya Luckett did mention that it felt like that it kind of was like, I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember exactly what she said verbatim, but it's almost like she was saying that there's two individuals in a relationship, or two individuals wanting to kind of do their own thing, but not really flourishing in their marriage. And that's when she suggested that they needed to go to do at least one couples therapy together. Okay. All right. So Latoya, she goes to her therapy session. Okay. Her therapist actually comes over to her house, and her dad passed away a year ago, so this is like the anniversary of her dad's passing. And she made mention a lot. She said her dad was her hero. She was pretty much a dad's girl. But I think that this is the key thing. When she said that she found her dad deceased, I think that's always the hard part, when you find that particular family member that you love down to the ground. When you find them deceased, it says a lot. Okay. And I just really, really, really felt for Latoya in that moment, because I can only imagine. And especially when your dad is like your everything, and then you end up finding your dad dead, like that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. So shout out to Latoya for that, because I think that's big. I really do. I think that's big. And so yeah, shout out to her for that. Her therapist, of course, give her, things. I think her therapist was more trying to hear Latoya out, but she did give Latoya some homework and some things to work on, as far as that goes. And honestly, I always say this: when you lose somebody that close, in my opinion, it never gets easy, but you learn how to eventually deal with it, right? When death happens, it never gets easy for me, but you do learn how to deal with it. So I'm here for it. All right. So we get Morena, however you say her name. I forgot this fast. We get her and Elena meeting up. Now, y'all, this is what's crazy, girl. In the next episode, why is Elena and whatever her name is, they really about to get into it. They about to get into it. And they're going on a girls trip. By the way, y'all, we only got 2 more episodes left. I don't know if y'all saw that at the end of the episode, but I told y'all yesterday that they only got 8 episodes, which I'm still trying to figure out OWN's programming, because Love Marriage Huntsville come on at 7. This show come on after Love and Marriage Huntsville at 8. And there's supposed to be another show that's airing at 8 o'clock as well. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Morena. I have it in my notes on my other phone on how to say it. It's anyway. I mean, well, I ain't trying to be shady or nothing like that. Your name is a little hard for us to remember, because I ain't the only one. Okay, everybody on YouTube I hear butcher that lady name, so it ain't just me. Okay. All right. So anyway, they meet up, and she did let us know that she declined the pole dancing class, and so that is the reason for them meeting up. Now, Elena says that she is waiting for Josh to meet her at a certain level as they're talking about her issues with Josh. I'm sorry, Elena. This is what I'm talking about right here. You got to figure that thing out, girl, because how he gonna come on a level that we don't even know what level you on? So I know he don't know what level. He don't know what level you on. We don't know what level you on, and he don't know what level you on. Do you even know what level you on? I'm just asking. Because something is just missing there. Okay. So Morena, she discussed, the things that she had where the issues she had growing up with her dad and her mom. Her mom is Indian. They grew up in India. Well, they grew up in India, but they got a divorce, and so that's when she moved them to the States. She said that she came over here, she was pretty poor. They lived in basements with other families and stuff like that. And so I really appreciated hearing her, her upbringing, especially knowing that her dad is African American and knowing that her mom is Indian. I thought that was pretty dope. But I get it. I get where she was coming from. I get the tears. I get understanding this, or I get talking about this. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, Miss Peggy. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. It's because she's married and her husband probably disapproves. Ooh. Well. Well. Okay, so when she said that they lived in basements with like other families with like, I can't remember the number she said off the top of my head, but she did say several families, they lived in the basement together. And I thought, wow, That's kind of crazy. But again, her mom came from India, so I'm guessing they had to learn. She had to learn some things because she is Indian. So, or she's from India. I'm sorry, not Indian. She's from India. Lord have mercy. Why I say that? She's from India. Okay, so then we get Ro and Chloe meeting up. Okay, now Ro tells us that she trusts Chloe. Hey, Miss Peggy. She said that she trusts Chloe and Chloe is like her girl. And anytime that she needs any advice or anything like that, she goes and she talks to Chloe about it. Okay. And so I thought that was interesting because I was like, okay, okay. I'm glad that you got somebody, Ro, that you can talk to outside of your therapist. Because we all need somebody. We need a friend. We need somebody that we can talk to that's going to really give us what we need. Now, I ain't going to hold you. I would love to see Ro and Labrina really sit down and have a conversation together. Because I think Labrina can really be Ro's, like, you know what I'm saying? I like Ro as well. I do. I like Ro as well. So Ro talks about her relationship issues. She's been dating somebody off and on for 4 years, and they've been having issues. And so when she came over, the one thing that I did enjoy about Chloe automatically understood that Ro was clearly going through something. She was like, look like you've been crying, or look like something is going on. What's going on, girl? And so I was here for that. I like that type of banter. I like when my friends ask me what the hell is wrong with you, because the thing is sometimes I may not be willing to offer that information up front. And so when you ask me as a friend, what's wrong with you, bitch? Like, ask me what's wrong with you, bitch. What's the problem? You know, I like that. I think that means that people care about you when they ask questions like that. So I thought that was dope. Chloe does seem like a good friend. And I told y'all last week, I started seeing Chloe in a different light. Okay. After having a conversation with her son, after having that conversation with Labrina, this is why I say Labrina and Ro, in my opinion, should sit down and talk. But I did enjoy that conversation because it makes me like, these people on this show, the difference is they need to, well, they're very authentic. They're very authentic. They don't mind giving us their real life. And I'm appreciative of that. And I told y'all I didn't dislike Chloe, but Chloe had to grow on me. And I think last week, Chloe grew on me. I don't dislike none of these ladies at all. I don't. Now, I do want Latoya to put some pep in her step and kind of bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Bring it up, girl, because what is you doing, girl? Have some fun. Let your hair down. You know what I'm saying? Let it down. Do something. But girl, you sit up there acting like somebody great grandmama. Not even somebody grandmama, but they great grandmama. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm not echoing, am I? I'm not echoing, am I? Y'all can still hear me in all of the things, right? Y'all can hear me good. My audio is good. We aren't getting too much of the husbands, which I like. Oh yeah, I do like that too. This ain't a Kingdom Reign Productions either. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so where am I in my notes, honey? I got lots of notes. I don't think, can y'all see that? I got lots and lots of notes. Okay, so I have to prove that I do take notes, because you know people be on here saying I don't take notes. I do take notes. Okay. Okay, so Ro, and then they get into this thing about Ro being pregnant. I knew the whole time Ro wasn't pregnant. Okay, I knew the whole time Ro wasn't pregnant. But Jesse Collins, shout out to Jesse Collins Entertainment, because they did in that preview make it look like Ro was really pregnant. So they did a big one. They did a big one on that one, right? They got some of us. I didn't think Ro was pregnant. I thought it was just for the show, but it was cute. It was actually cute. She asked her daughter, "What would you feel like if I got pregnant, or what would you feel like if I had a baby and all that?" So I like how they played that. I do like how they played that. Okay, I like how they played that. But she is not pregos. Okay, she is not pregos. And I literally put in my notes, I think this was cute for TV. All right. So then we get Latoya. Latoya is going on her blind date, child. And the date ended up just like I thought it was going to end up anyway. Okay. So she goes out with this cowboy. Mind you, she already know that this man is a cowboy, you know, all the things. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Latoya, if you ain't gonna ride the cowboy, somebody else can. Huh? If you ain't gonna ride the cowboy, somebody else can. I want y'all to sit over and pretend like that man wasn't cute. The man was a nice looking man. He was, for him to have been older, he was a nice looking man. Do y'all disagree with me? Do y'all disagree with me? Some of y'all may disagree with me, and that's okay. But I think the man was a nice looking man. Let me hear what y'all got to say. Did y'all think he was a nice looking man? A decent looking man? He wasn't. That man was not a bad looking man at all. Huh? He looked a little too bent over. What you see that I didn't see bent over? That man was not that old. Let me see what Miss Felicia say. He was a handsome man. Anybody else watch the episode of Sign of Man? What did y'all think about the man? I don't think the man looked that bad. IPV. I don't think the man looked that bad. Hold on, let me go pull it up. Let me see. Okay, it's not connected to my. Now he walked like a senior citizen. I don't even think I watched the man walk in. I think that was the problem. Let me see. Okay. And this way of thinking is weird. My DMs, I just be like, "Where's your teeth?" Where? But I'm looking forward to meeting the cowboy that Labrina set me up with. I had to look. Hold on, y'all. In a minute, okay? Battle up. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm all right. I'm Latoya. I'm a hugger. Nice to meet you. I think he just walked. Okay. I see what you're saying, but I don't think he. The man didn't look that bad. IPV do got a point. He was walking like, you know, maybe he was walking like one of them horses throwing them off or something like that. But he not that bad looking. Anyway, they're sitting down, and this man, he owns his own trucking company. Okay, he drive 18 wheelers, but he do the horses. This girl say she's scared of horses and stuff and stuff like that, and so he like, well, that's kind of a deal breaker because I'm always around the horses. I do the horses, you know what I'm saying? So they start talking about that. Then he says he really likes Labrina. He loves Labrina because, you know, Labrina got the ranch, she got the horse, she got the things and stuff out there. And so, of course, it's a blind date. You're supposed to get to know the person on the date. That's the purpose of a blind date. And it doesn't necessarily mean that the person whoever set the date up is, it doesn't necessarily mean, y'all about to hear a phone call. Oh, Jesus. It means you should get to know the person while you're on your blind date. That's what it means. Okay. Now, she says that she is 35. He's clearly older than that. She wants children. He, you know, I don't think he need or want no children, okay? He already got kids, by the way. He did mention that. He do have kids. He do got kids, okay? He did mention that. But she says that I'm gonna cover up your comments, IPV, just for right now. She said, wait. He got 6 grandkids. Oh, I missed that. I missed the 6 grandkids. I know you got kids, but I missed the grandkids. Okay, well, if he got 6 grandkids, okay, then I guess I get it, Latoya. But Latoya, I think that somebody like that is your speed and your style. Latoya gives nothing, IPV. So I think that the man would have been perfect. I don't dislike Latoya at all, but Mama gives nothing. Mama gives nothing. So what is wrong with the man round there trying to get you saddled up on the horse? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Yeah. Oh, I was about to say I missed the grandkids piece. I'm about to go and say I need to go rewatch the episode there. He's a cowboy running a ranch, chicken bays or hay, and he done with raising kids. He not for her. I get it. Mia, I'm sorry. Latoya is boring. I just gotta say it. I gotta say it. It's like she don't have no type of like, yay, yes, it's nothing there. It's just like, oh, you have kids, okay, oh, yeah, I don't do horses, yeah, okay, yeah. So I can't. But if she want kids, she gonna have to spruce that thing up. She gonna have to do something. Cause this she gonna have to do something. She gonna have to let the people know that she really wants some kids. Cause the way she acting like she got grandkids. Okay, I'm just saying again. This ain't no shade to nobody up in the, round that's grandparents and stuff like that. It ain't no shade. She want kids, but she out here acting like she want grandkids. So I just need her to spruce up herself and kind of be a little bit more confident about yourself and stuff like that. Somebody gonna come along the way. Somebody be there when you call. Anyway. Yeah. So Latoya says that she had a fear of that he would say that it wasn't gonna work. And that basically, she wants children and he's already been there. Then she wrap up every dinner, everything like this. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. That's how she wrap up every session with the people. I don't care who it is. If she go out to eat with one of the girls, that's her same mode. That's her same line. Latoya, I just want you to pick it up a little bit, boo. That's it. I don't hate Latoya. I think she is great for this show, but she got to pick it up a little bit. So then we get a therapy session from Ro. And shout out to Ro for being so vulnerable. Ro, I see the work. I see what you're doing, sis. And I say keep doing your big one. Keep doing your big one. Because again, ain't nobody out there gonna take care of you like you can take care of you. Keep doing your big one, Ro. Because I really do think that you really are doing the work. I do. I really believe that Ro is doing the work. So I want to say shout out to Ro. Shout out to Ro. Then we get the last scene, which is Josh and Elena. And again, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I feel like this is the same bullshit. So Josh says that, he ain't no therapy type of person. He just like a typical man. He don't want to go to therapy. He don't want to get things done. Now he tells Elena when Elena asks, let's go to the therapy. I actually put this in my notes. Elena, my hope for you is that you going to therapy without having to ask him to go. Because it don't give me that you are. And I just think, in my opinion, y'all need some time apart from each other. Cause this, I can agree with IPV, but I don't think Elena is equipped to do it. But I do think they need some time away from each other because I'm not understanding this whole thing. Josh clearly doesn't see it for any kind of couples therapy. And I think him going to couples therapy is a force. He's kind of feels like he's forced to go, so he just goes. When that happens, you get nothing out of therapy sessions. The person has to want to do better. The person has to want to understand. The person has to be willing to get all of the ins and outs about things. And I don't personally think that Josh is ready for that. I don't think so. And so I don't know about this. I think y'all do need time together. Now she says that he brushes off her feelings all the time. And again, this is because to me, he don't really care for you like that. And again, this is just based off of what we've seen. The second episode, he talks about how he was going to do all these things, and then they even end up doing them. So to me, again, oh, I need to go to therapy myself, but then you're not taking care of the things that you need to take care of. And to me, I personally think that you need to work on yourself, and in the midst of, you possibly could be working on your marriage and your relationship. But for the most part, you should be going and getting things fixed for who you are, not worried about what everybody else got going on, because it's not going to work like that. So Elena and Josh, we'll see y'all therapy session next week. But Elena, you're wearing me out. You're wearing me out because you're not being forthcoming and honest about what it is that is going on, and I don't like it. I think that, and there's a lot of people that don't like it because people be eating you up in the comments about it. My thing though is this right here: if you're not gonna open up about Josh, stop mentioning the stuff. Like, stop mentioning what he do and what he don't do, because the more that you mention that, the more the audience has questions, and the audience is trying to figure out what is going on with Elena and Josh. And again, with you not being honest about it, that's annoying. Tired of her and him. She needs to work on herself and move on. I literally put that in my notes, baby. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. It is time for you to move on. It's time for you to do you. Do you. Do your big one. Do your big one. It ain't about Josh. It ain't about your mama. It ain't about your daddy. It ain't about nobody. It should be about Elena and what Elena got going on. I like Elena. But this here, mama, I listen. These next two episodes, we're going to see what these next two episodes are going to give us. Because, honey, as I've stated before, now I do see her and what's her name going to get into it. But her and Morena going to get into it. The thing is, though, Chloe. I mean, not Chloe. What's her baby name? Elena. Thing is, stop mentioning that you don't really want to talk about. Because I noticed that you keep doing that in your confessionals. Not only do you keep doing it in your confessionals, but you keep doing it, period. If you don't want to talk about it, don't bring it up. It be stuff you bring up, not the other ladies. Stuff that you bring up. And then you don't want to talk about what you bring up. That's a problem. And reality TV 101, if you're going to bring it up, you're going to bring it up. If you're not, you're not. Y'all keep telling me her name, but I done listened to all these reviews on YouTube. Don't worry about it. I don't mean no disrespect, but Marina, whatever. I don't mean no disrespect with your name or nothing like that, but I hear other people butchering it too, so I don't feel bad. And also, let's talk about it. Y'all told me I was saying pseudonym wrong. Okay, I got a little country accent, but I done heard 3 people say something about that yesterday, and they all said the same thing. Y'all had the nerve to tell me that I was wrong? What? Now, I don't talk like that lady talk out here, but y'all be telling me, I be like y'all make it seem like I'm way off or something. Like, oh my gosh, you speaking a foreign language. Y'all wrong for that. And I got something for y'all too for that. Y'all wrong for that. Because when I listened yesterday, I listened to several videos. As a matter of fact, Millie Chum was one of them. Millie Chum was one of them. And y'all was over there in her comments saying that she said it wrong. Look around, everybody on mute now. Huh? Y'all told me I was saying that word wrong. But I done heard 3 people say that word the same way that Google said it. And y'all said Google didn't say it right. Oh, ain't nobody got nothing to say? Everybody quiet. Y'all quiet? What's tea? Ain't nobody got nothing to say. Boy. Ain't nobody got nothing to say, but y'all ate me up. Y'all ate me up about that about pseudonym. Y'all ate me up. Hey, Jasmine. Yeah, around the Diddy trial, they kept telling me I was saying the word wrong. I may got a little country accent, but I heard 3 people say it yesterday, and they said it the same way I said it. So I'm trying to figure out what's the tea. They chewed me up. They chewed me up about. They said I said the name wrong. I mean, I said that word wrong. Chewed me up. One day I had to end my live because they was eating me up so bad. Only to find out that I did say the word right. Okay, let me see. Teacher's daughter's names are what again? Child, hell, I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Mila, and hell, JC Penney. I don't remember. Macy. I can always remember that because I remember the store. Macy's. It's Macy. There we go. Macy and Mila. See, I got it that time. That grandmama don't even know their name. Okay? Their grandmama sits over there and mess up their name. So they're talking crazy. Their grandmama even mess up their name. So I don't feel bad. I don't mean no harm. I don't feel no harm because their grandmama don't even know how to say their name right. Okay, so I don't feel bad. I don't don't. I don't feel bad, baby. I call them Mila and Eve. I call them Mila and Eve and any boy. Yeah, I got that from Monique. Monique's what's the name line is called Mila and Eve. And that's where I got that from. And it just sound right. It just sound like that's what it's supposed to be. Sound like that's what that name supposed to be. I just came to say hi. Hey, L Teddy, what's up, boo? I gotta go watch the episode now. Go watch the episode. It's a good episode because I need to know how you feel about certain things. Okay, L Teddy. Don't you say nothing, IPV. L Teddy, hold on before you go watch the episode. There's a point in the episode where, and I ain't finna give it away, but there's a point in the episode where Latoya is going on a blind date. I think we knew she was going on a blind date. I just need to know what you think about the man that she going on a date with. I I want to know what you got to say about the man who went on the blind date. I want to I want to see what you think about him. I couldn't find my phone when you said JCG. Shoot, y'all ask me tomorrow, and I still ain't gonna know what their name is. I ain't good with names. I told y'all, and I'm really shocked at myself that I was able to. I'm able to get all their names. Okay, let me put them on the screen real quick. And I can get all that. I got all their names down to the ground. Okay. But typically it don't happen that way. Okay. You got Ro over here, you got Chloe, then you got Elena, then you got Marina, and then you got Latoya, and then you got Labrina. By the way, Labrina was not in this episode. Yeah, Teddy, let me know when you are gonna talk about it because I'm coming around there. I don't even know if El Teddy gonna do no review, but I would love to hear what he had to say about this episode specifically. El Teddy, I do think you owe us something. You owe us something. You owe us the people something. I think you should just kind of like recap the season and this episode, so that way we know how you feel. Yup. We only got 2 more episodes left, y'all. We only got 2 more episodes next Saturday and the Saturday after that, which is the 27th, which I'm still trying to figure out. So again, do y'all know something about Love Marriage? Is Love Marriage Huntsville going on a hiatus or something? Didn't they just come back? Something not right. Because it says Love and Marriage Huntsville come on the 27th at 7. This show supposed to come on at 8, but also at 8. The other new show supposed to come on. So I'm confused. And that new show is about family secrets and stuff like that. It's like a documentary style thing. I'm supposed to be on Really Be panel about the show tomorrow. Okay, good. I'm watching for the thumbnail, so I make it. I haven't watched the show. I have to get to know all of them pretty much. Is that what you're saying? Mid-season break. But they only didn't have like, I'm trying to think. Did Huntsville come back before this show came out? I can't really remember, but I for some reason I don't think Love and Marriage Huntsville must not be coming on, and they must gonna push this show up and push that other show to come on after this show. Because the finale is on the 27th. But I was trying to make sure because I'm like, oh, y'all, that don't even make sense with y'all programming and stuff. Let me see. You know how CK with the mid-season break, they only had 8 episodes. Why they going on the mid-season break already? That shit is so annoying to me. That mid-season break bullshit is too much for me. I don't like it. I don't like it on no show. I don't like it. Because then we didn't literally forgot everything that happened prior to the season getting ready to go off, because you ain't giving us nothing for another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Y'all, I don't like that. I do not like that. And I know how the networks do it. The networks do it so they don't, so the production, you know, they ain't got to pay the production all this money, and the production company ain't got to pay all of their cast members all this money. I get it, but it's annoying to me. They had 8 episodes and normally have 15, so it seems Martell might need a SVG. I don't know. Hey, 609 Jersey Gemini, what's going on? You got to watch all the episodes. Please do. I put it in the Rainbow Coalition section. Wait, what you put in there? What you had put in there? I'm going to look, kind of. Oh, yeah. I am probably going to go live again today, but we are going to talk about pastors and reverends and the whole rhetoric of this all of this stuff that's going on, yeah, I want to talk about it. Because these pastors are showing their ass, honey. And these gospel singers, boy, the gospel singers and the preachers is going back and forth, y'all. It is giving me my life. Do you understand me? Now, this is the type of debate that I'm here for. El Teddy, have you seen some of these preachers? Some of these gospel singers out here laying these preachers out. We know they ain't gonna be invited to the church to sing. Baby, when I tell you they are laying these preachers out from Bishop J. Drew Sheard down to hell, Paul S. Morton, whatever he thinking and feeling. Tiffany Montgomery, I mean, laying them out. Darwin Hobbs is out here laying the girls out. They said one of the preachers came in his comments and said, we ain't gonna sing He's Able no more. And Darwin Hobbs clapped back and said, He's Able ain't even my song, dummy. The song belongs to Deidre Hatton. And Deidre Hatton called the girls out too. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Deidre. There are some times with Deidre when I do not agree with Deidre, but most of the time I do agree with Deidre. But I appreciate him for calling out the foolishness around in the church. I appreciate that. Baby, we gonna have to go live, y'all. We gonna have to go live because when I say they are chewing. When I say that I think people are tired. People are tired. Either these ministers and preachers don't say anything, which tells me what we need to know, or they do come out and say something. And when they do come out and say something, we be like, MAGA. I already did a video on what's his name? Willie Moore Jr. Y'all go check that. Willie Moore Jr. come from the church. Go check out what he had to say. He tried to butter that thing up to my, did I agree with Charlie's opinions? No. But it's the fact that you said, oh, well, he was 25 when he did this. He was 24 when he did that. That shit don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter. I can't stand y'all saying that. And at some point in our life, we got to take the accountability to grow up, because us being brought up, we may have been brought up a certain type of way, but it's time for us to start taking accountability as being adults and what we choose to do. Us blaming that on our childhood and how we was brought up is crazy to me. Grow up. Grow up, bookie butt. Okay. Church tea pretty juicy. Baby, when I say it's juicy right now, this church tea is juicy. I'm here for it though. Please pray for my sister-in-law. They put up. Is this the same sister-in-law we've been going to the throne of grace for, Bama girl? We need to keep her on the prayer list. Send them to me. Okay, I'm gonna send you. Some of them ain't videos. Some of them is like Instagram comments. They going back and forth on Instagram. Like Facebook, baby, the screenshots are screenshotting. Okay. There's like 1 or 2 videos out there, but as far as what Deidre did a video, that video tend to really get the people cranked up, and then I know Tiffany Montgomery did a post. Darwin Hobbs, he's eating the girls up in his comments. It's a lot. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I don't want to hear nothing they gotta say. Why can't some of these preachers mind their black business? Nothing that happened with the CK person is our business. It happens over in their yard. Well, here's the problem that I have. I think silence tells us everything. A lot of these people have not spoke on anything, but they're out here now speaking about how much grace we should have for somebody and how much this and how much that. But y'all not out here talking about the deportation and y'all not out here talking about Y'all didn't have nothing to say about that big nasty ass bill that ain't nobody really talking about now. Y'all didn't have nothing to say about all of the hellish things that have gone on since this man been in office. Because you know what? Y'all thought that the man was honorable because that's how y'all approached it. They said, welcome the honorable judge. I mean, the honorable seat because it's for a judge. Welcome the honorable Donald Trump. No, 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 no. Then they sent up saying that that man was a Christian. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm eating the church up today. And y'all know I don't mind taking it down. Okay. She was complaining yesterday about maybe having it ended up being something else. We are praying. We are praying. We are praying. We are praying. We are praying for anyone sick and going through in the hospital. Yes, we are praying. We are praying, Bama girl. We will keep her in prayer. Hey, April, what's going on? Okay, listen, y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all tour tickets. Okay, we're going to have a time. Great food, great fun, great laughter, all of the things. I'm pretty sure we may cry a little bit, you know. It's supposed to be, you know, we're going to have us a good time. We're going to have us a good time. If you know anybody who has a business, a black-owned business, and they have their product, let them tell them to get in contact with us. We are looking for some vendor spaces. The vendor spaces are not expensive, and it will also help you make your money back. I know Atlanta and DC is all day events, so you have opportunity to make money all day. Okay, so please, please, please make sure you get your tickets if you just want to attend. The food is going to be top tier. Okay, it is going to be top tier. Okay, I did give y'all some of the menu choices. You know, we're gonna have some short ribs and for brunch, and this is actually going to be a little bit different. This is going to be more like you get an appetizer, you get a main entree, you get your pastries, of course, for brunch and all of that, and of course you're gonna get your mimosas and your good signature drink. So I need to see y'all in the building, honey. See y'all in the building, okay? And then today is the last date for the flash sale. So if you order 60 or more, because y'all, I still need to sell these 17 more orders. I got 17 more orders, y'all. 17, and I know we can do it. So this is the flash sale for orders of $60 or more. Use code RASTA, honey, for 15% off and free shipping. And then for orders of $85 or more, you get it automatically you get 25% off plus free shipping. So make sure y'all take advantage of this in any way possible. Okay. I was wondering why Chef hadn't spoken to me. I didn't see you up in here. You spoke? Hey, Terry. I didn't see you up in here. Nah, you couldn't have spoke because the people just now saying, hey. Oh, there you go. Good morning. I've been listening this whole time and didn't hit the send button. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. That happens to me via text. People be like, why you ain't text me back? I be like, girl, I did text you back. And then when I go look, I ain't hit send. That mean I just be moving too fast. But it'll be all right. I'm trying to find my shoes to go to church. I'm late. Oh, you better find them shoes. Find them shoes. Collection plate, please pass it down. Yes, any contributions are greatly appreciated here on the channel and on the platform, honey. I really do appreciate it. It is $9.31. You can do $9.31 or whatever you see fit that the Lord may place on your heart. Also, I just finished my smoothie. Also, I want to make mention of this really quick. So I am starting to see a lot more interviews with the Heart and Hustle Houston cast. I know my girl Jada did an interview with Elena and Chloe. And I saw another person that I follow here on YouTube did an interview with Chloe. And then I saw another interview with Ro. And I saw one with Latoya as well. So I haven't really seen Labrina. I haven't really seen Latoya I did see. It was Marina and Chloe is actually who it was in that last interview that I saw. So I haven't seen Latoya or Labrina do any interviews, but I've seen the rest of them do interviews. So hopefully, once the season is over, hopefully they can do a little bit more talking, and I wouldn't mind sitting down with them. I did reach out to a couple of them, but I did find out through Jada that you got to go through on while the show is still on. So I guess we'll bring them. We'll do an interview when the season is over. What y'all think? Would y'all like for me to sit down and talk to any of these ladies? If you had to choose a lady for me to talk to, which one would you want? IPV, you can keep telling me her name. It ain't gonna help. Okay, Monero. There you go. There we go. There we go. Like, there we go. Monero. There we go. Who would y'all like to see me talk to? Who y'all think? I just want to see what y'all gonna say. Which one of these ladies y'all think I should talk to? You say Latoya and Ro. Okay, I think that's a good mix. Latoya and Ro. Labrina, Ro, and Chloe. Now y'all know I wouldn't mind sitting down with Labrina, okay? I wouldn't mind sitting down with Labrina. Because again, I haven't seen Labrina do any interviews, so I would love it. I love Ro. Again, let me just say this. I think all these ladies are truly authentic. They're great. I just want Latoya. And even if I had an opportunity to talk to Latoya, I would also tell her too. I have just been saying in my reviews, baby, I just want you to have a good time, have fun. Live a little, let your hair down. But yeah, I'm here for all of them, honestly. Labrina, Ro, Chloe. Elena, I will say this. I clearly know I wouldn't be able to get nothing out of Elena, but I would love to talk to her business-wise. I would love to talk to her business-wise and just kind of pick her brain business-wise, because, child. All right, y'all. Well, listen. Go over there and tell your Kim peoples, tell all of your people about the oils, the flash sale. Tell them about the tour tickets. Tell all your people. Tell your people. By tomorrow, I should have QR codes available as well. So it'll be way better. After Jada's interview, I like Ro and Chloe now. I understand Ro. Like, I really do understand Ro. When it comes to Chloe, I didn't dislike them. I just thought that Chloe kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but it wasn't like I don't like that girl. No, it wasn't like that. So I mean, but I do get what you're saying, because I feel like in the interview with Jada, Chloe was more like energetic and fun, and so was Ro. Ro was almost like that homegirl, like that cousin or homegirl that you'll have a good time with. Like, let's just say you down and you want to go to brunch with somebody. I think Ro would be a great person to go to brunch with. What channel are you coming back on? Are you talking politics or church sector? I'm talking church sector. I probably won't talk politics until tomorrow, Tuesday. I think till like tomorrow, Tuesday. Is when because I got to get back on that channel. I'm losing subscribers over there and everything, but it's only because I haven't been consistent, so I get it. I'm with you, Chef. Yeah, I think, Ro Lula, like that homegirl that you could be like, hey girl, what you doing? Put your clothes on. We finna go somewhere. Like, I wouldn't mind doing it. I got at least one female friend like that, and I got at least one male friend that I can call and I'll be like, hey, say, Let's go. And they riding out with me. So anyway, y'all, I really did enjoy this episode. If I had to rate this episode, I would give this episode a 8. I would give it an 8, maybe an 8.5. Because again, I love the authenticity of the show. I love that they're highlighting like these therapy sessions, because I think it's pretty important to have them. And again, I know that they're on regular like reality shows, but it's just something different about these ladies that I maybe can't put my finger on, but I like them. I'm gonna find out, y'all. Let's just say that the chef may be talking with the creator really soon. And when I say the creator, Lord have mercy, let me make sure. When I say the creator, I mean the creator of this show. Mm-hmm. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Today is Sunday. Today is Mahogany's Day. All right. Today we give Mahogany a big hug, because today is Mahogany Day. Because Musty Locks, Musty First Lady, you know, the bully that was in the pulpit, they're trying to bully Mahogany. Oh, by the way, Mahogany has an interview with Larry Reed on Tuesday. Okay. Mahogany from the church and stuff, she has an exclusive interview with Larry Reed on Tuesday, and I will be there. But today we will stand for Mahogany, okay? And I hope that church, I hope y'all ain't brave enough to go live, because y'all know them people gonna eat y'all up in them comments. Somebody said that y'all Facebook channel was down, but I don't know. Let me go around here and check. Let me see if they Facebook channel down. What's their name, y'all? Macedonia Worship Center. Let's see. Macedonia Worship Center. Let's see if they on here. Okay, they still on here, y'all. Oh wait, no, that's a different Macedonia, ain't it? Yeah, that's a different Macedonia. This is in. Nah, this was in Houston. Now, why y'all ain't tell me that people made a statement? I didn't know that. Okay, wait a minute. This was 2 days ago. Nobody told me that they made a statement. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. It says, "Beloved in Christ, grace and peace be unto you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. In the light of recent reports regarding events that have occurred in the congregation located in Houston, Texas, we feel it is both respectful and necessary to offer clarity. While our prayers and heartfelt concern are extended to that household of faith during this unfortunate time, we must emphasize that the services and statements, presently being circulated are not connected with the Macedonia Worship Center, a True Vine Pentecostal Holiness Church of God Corporation." Okay, so that's not from the right Macedonia. Okay, this Macedonia is in North Carolina. How y'all get in it? Y'all, them people took their Facebook down. The people took their Facebook down. So that ain't no statement from the church. That's a statement from that's a statement from a whole different other church. Y'all took y'all Facebook down. That's okay. God don't like ugly. He ain't crazy about pretty. So that's what you get. Don't take your. See, this is the problem that I have with the church. Why take it down instead of coming up here and giving an apology? All you had to do was get all pastor, Musty Dreads had to do was sit down with her husband, get in front of a camera like Monique and Sid, and get out here and apologize. That's all you had to do. I wouldn't even give a damn if the phone was upside down. Get out here and apologize because y'all was wrong. Y'all was flat out wrong. So instead of, we allow our ego, that's the problem in the church for real too. We allow our ego to speak loudly before we get out here and apologize. Y'all was wrong for that. Charlotte Mahogany, again, you better than me because, baby, I'd have laid First Lady out. I'd have laid Musty Dreads out. I'd have embarrassed her. I'd have told her, well, the reason why I don't want to give you no full hug was because I heard your dreadlocks stink. That's why. I heard your locks was musty and you musty, period. And so I just didn't want to hug you, First Lady. It's okay. Maybe next Sunday, maybe when you go home, take a bath, wash your locks and stuff like that, then I want to give you a hug. But until then, I'm not giving you a hug. I'm going to give you a half hug. But they said allegedly that there was some type of meeting conducted. Oh, thank you so much for the catch app, Miss Peggy. I appreciate it. They were saying something that there was some type of meeting before it. And listen, we talking about Hard and Hustle Houston. The church is in Houston, so why not? So allegedly, prior to that, they had some type of conversation about some things that the praise team was doing and all of that kind of stuff. And so the whole praise team quit. My issue with that, though, is I felt like the praise team should have walked off that stage the moment that Mahogany was embarrassed. Or the moment the thing happened to Mahogany, she wouldn't have had to hug me because we're going to the same place, baby. Huh? That's why y'all sound a mess over there at that church. Yeah, she probably smelled like mothballs, Mama V. She probably over there just funky. That's why I like, girl. See, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is why the people run from the church, child. The reason why the people run from the church, but I guess. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Also, if you guys have not, I did order Scotty's book. Scotty's book, I believe, does come out on the 23rd, I believe. So please, if you have not gotten his book, I believe he has a hard copy that he's going to be signing, and then he has ebooks as well. I'm an ebook type of dude because I love to put stuff up on my iPad and go from there. So y'all, please support him if you can. You can find it on Amazon. And y'all know I just believe in supporting all of my people who out here doing a big one and who trying and who hustling, child. So anywho, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and I will let you guys know when I'm going live this evening. It'll probably be around 1 or 2ish this evening before I go live to talk about the church. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.